Hey fam, are you ready to activate your strength and unlock flexibility in just 5 minutes? This routine is perfect for mornings, post-workout, or even a quick midday reset. We'll target your hips, core, shoulders, and chest, leaving you feeling balanced, energized, and ready for the day. You don't need any equipment, just a mat or soft surface. Let's dive in and make every second count. Let's hit the mat. We're starting with a dynamic movement to lengthen and energize your entire body. Downward dog into cobra stretch will wake up your back, shoulders, and hips all at once. Begin in downward dog. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart, and hips lifting toward the sky. Press your heels toward the ground and feel the stretch along your spine and hamstrings. Flow forward into cobra stretch. Lower your hips to the mat. Press into your palms and lift your chest upward, opening through the front of your body. Keep moving between these two positions, letting your breath guide the flow. This movement is warming up your entire body, increasing spinal flexibility and opening your chest and hips. If you're a beginner, bend your knees slightly in downward dog to reduce tension on your hamstrings. If you need more of a challenge, deepen the stretch in cobra by lifting higher through your chest and extending further. Take one last glide forward into cobra, feeling your body lengthen before we move to fire up those hips. Let's activate those glutes and hips with fire hydrants. A simple yet powerful move to build strength and mobility. Come onto all fours, keeping your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Lift your right knee out to the side while keeping it bent. Then lower it back down with control. Focus on engaging your glutes and stabilizing your core throughout the movement. This exercise strengthens your glutes, improves hip mobility, and supports overall lower body strength. If you're a beginner and starting out, keep the range of motion smaller to maintain balance. If you're advancing in the stretch and need a challenge, add a slight pause at the top of the lift for extra engagement. Switch to the left side now, maintaining the same control and focus. One last lift and let's move into our next stretch. Time to stretch and strengthen the hip flexors while improving balance with kneeling hip sit-ups. Start in a kneeling position with your knees hip width apart and your torso upright. Place your hands on your hips or clasp them behind your back. Inhale as you lean back, engaging your core and stretching your hip flexors. Exhale as you return to the starting position with control. This stretch strengthens your thighs and core while improving flexibility in your hip flexors, making it ideal for posture and balance. If you need to reduce the difficulty, keep the lean shallow to avoid overextending. And on the other hand, if you need more of a challenge, deepen the lean for a more intense stretch or hold light weights for an added challenge. Do you feel that energy building in your hips? Let's bring in some movements to loosen up and boost flexibility. Let's loosen up the hips and spine with full hula hoops. It's time to flow and feel free. Stand tall with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, or stay kneeling with your knees hip width apart. Place your hands on your hips or extend them outward for balance. Start rotating your hips in a full circular motion, making the largest circles you can. Move slowly and intentionally, engaging your core for support. Switch directions halfway through, keeping the movement smooth and controlled. This movement is releasing tightness in your hips and lower back, while improving coordination and core engagement. Keep the circles smaller if balance feels tricky. Add upper body movements by reaching your arms overhead or out to the sides if you need more of a challenge. Bring those hips back to center and get ready to finish with an empowering stretch for your chest and shoulders. Let's finish strong by releasing tension from the upper body and opening up the chest. Perfect for improving posture and breathing. Stand tall or kneel. Clasp your hands behind your back or hold a towel for support. Inhale deeply, lifting your chest as you pull your hands slightly downward and back. Hold the stretch, feeling your shoulders roll back and your chest expand. This stretch undoes the effects of slouching, improves breathing, and strengthens your upper back and shoulders. If you're a beginner, try holding a towel for a gentler stretch if clasping your hands feels uncomfortable. If you're already advancing in this stretch and need more of a challenge, lean slightly forward for a deeper stretch or lift your arms higher behind you. Take one last deep breath here, letting your chest open fully and your shoulders release completely. You've done amazing, fam. That's it. In just 5 minutes, you've stretched, strengthened, and energized your body. Smash that subscribe button if you're feeling good. And don't forget to grab your free customizable fitness program in the description. Keep moving, stay powerful, and I'll see you in the next session. Let's go!